And today, the young Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, better known as MBS, arrived in China to explore economic opportunities between the two nations and, of course, expand their relationship. So this, as MBS faces strained and kind of awkward relations with the West over his role in the murder of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. So joining us now to discuss, former Pentagon official Mike Maloof. All right, Mike, the Kingdom and China have just signed at least a $28 billion economic cooperation agreement so far. There's a lot more money on the table, but that's signed and inked already. What do you make of this burgeoning relationship? Well,
it's a timely type of relationship, and it's meant to be a strategic move, a geopolitical move, if you will, by the United States to encourage the Saudi prince to set up an alliance and part of a military security alliance that not only will include Saudi Arabia, Israel, United States, but also Pakistan. And what we're seeing now is that MBS visited Pakistan, then he went to China. He dropped $20 billion in Pakistan, $8 billion of which is going to go for a very critical strategic oil refinery port in Pakistan, which will help China in terms of its power projection into the Indian Ocean. And the Chinese have thanked the Saudis for that. This is all aimed, all part of a larger strategy by the United States and this unheard of military security alliance to go after and isolate Iran. Already, Pakistan has announced that it's cutting its relationship with Iran, switching over to this alliance with the Saudis, and this will include China. China's walking a very thin line now with Iran.
Yeah, Mike, this is a fascinating turn of, I don't even know what to call it. I mean, so you're saying the U.S. is behind MBS making nice with Xi Jinping.
Yes.
In order to blunt Iran.
And MBS has a very limited time window here because he doesn't know how long the Trump administration is going to be in power. So he's got to act now. And also it's part of the Saudi Vision 2030 program where he wants to divest from sole reliance upon oil exports. But China today is Saudi Arabia's largest trading partner, and so because Saudi Arabia has been shunned by the West, particularly the EU,
now, at least
for now, yeah, they'll come on board eventually. He's looking eastward, and this is all part of the Saudi effort and the U.S. effort to isolate Iran.
Well, okay, you talked about being the #1 trading partner. How do you think this will affect the future of arms sales, since Saudi Arabia is America's #1 customer? I mean, the Chinese make a lot of arms now.
Well, the only ballistic missiles that Saudi Arabia has are from China. And Pakistan can help Saudi Arabia build nuclear weapons, because Saudi Arabia helped finance that. So this is all part of a belated effort to come together in terms of this unholy alliance to isolate Iran. And what's interesting is Russia's been rather quiet about this. So this is a very intriguing development. Maybe they're still trying to assess what all of this means geopolitically.
I want to jump ahead to talking about the humanitarian front. Both countries are getting flack now that MBS defended China's use of this concentration camp on the country's Uyghur population. Millions of Uyghurs, as you know, are in what China calls re-education camps. Saudi Arabia likes to tout that they are the defenders of Muslims worldwide, but yet MBS is, saying, hey, this is a good idea. How does this square?
Well, he's not objecting to it. He says this, and again, this alliance that I just referred to is part of a so-called counterterrorism initiative that they have trying to form in terms of this alliance, and because the Uyghurs are looked upon by the Chinese and as terrorists. And are going through this re-education plan. This fits into MBS's new narrative to try to wean away from ISIS. On the other hand, he wants to introduce through Pakistan Wahhabism, and we're going to be seeing that through the madrasas.
Oh, just a lot of complicated moving parts here. Yes. I think we're going to see a lot more, as you said, because their relationship in Asia continues to grow.
Yes.
A lot of new relationships to bloom from there. Thank you for sharing your expertise and insight with us, as always, Mike Maloof.
Sure.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.